I'm gonna say something.
Hello.
Hello.
This is a test.
Oh, we can see ourselves. It does cut a little bit.
I was gonna say, can you?
Other side, I think
You
I
can see
will
it.
both be
Okay.
in,
Yeah.
and we'll just like be having a conversation.
Okie dokie. All right.
I'm a bit nervous.
Yeah, same. Just
Like
pretend the
chats.
camera's not there, innit? It's not there.
Yeah.
But it is. It's not there.
So, I don't know how to start the video now. Hi everyone, my name's Tia, and this is...
Drumroll please. Kirsty Powell.
Kirsty Powell. I just thought it would be really good to do a video answering some questions that we would have loved to share a video of us answering some questions that we wish we had the answers to when we were moving to Canada. So that transition from moving from the UK over to Canada, because we've been here for about, well, I've been here for 15 months now. How long have you been here for?
Yeah, I think about the same. Yeah.
About the same.
Yeah.
So there are a few questions that we're gonna try and answer, but just have a general chat about what life in Canada is like. Because when I was moving to Canada, I kind of thought, I don't know if you were the same, I was like, oh, it's going to be really similar to England. They speak the same language, like the culture's probably going to be the same. So I wasn't expecting it to be quite as different as what I found.
Yeah, there's lots of little things that you don't even think about, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of little things. So we'll just get straight into
question
number one. Question number one is about friendships.
Oh.
So what's it like, or how do you make friends when you move to Canada? So
It's a hard one.
Yeah.
Making friends when you're old. Well, old, like 29, not old, but
29 is not old.
no, but
Older than what the general
yeah.
consensus is.
It's hard, man.
Yeah?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
We're lucky we found each other.
We did.
Yeah.
No, that was cute.
But my best advice if I was coming to Canada, or like having Canada, I don't know why I said if I was coming to Canada.
If you were coming again.
If I was coming again,
Yeah.
like I'd probably do the same thing, go to a ski resort.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the best way to make friends, isn't it?
Yeah, I definitely think seasonal work.
Yeah.
Like if you come here and you, like I've met someone before that came and just got an office job straight away, like you gotta find it more difficult because
sure.
there you kind of going in with people that have probably lived and worked in Canada their whole life.
Yeah. Fucking click.
Yeah, click. But then seasonal work.
Seasonal work, 100%. Like I'm working at F45 now, and I've been working there like 2 seasons, and I've not really made any friends really.
From F45.
Yeah.
Are they all Canadian?
They're all Canadian, yeah. So it's a lot harder, and I made friends like first season, like friends for life.
Yeah,
And oh,
that's me.
friends for
She's
life.
talking about me.
Nah, Beth.
I'm Beth. She's alright.
Yeah, Beth and Sam, these other 2 girls, she doesn't know.
I think that coming here and doing seasonal work is definitely the best way to make friends. But then, like, we haven't really made friends with any Canadians, you know? So, like, we've come all the way here to, like, immerse ourselves in, like, Canadian life. But I feel like you don't really get that when you come to Vancouver anyway. It's very
No, that's
multicultural.
when I first came, I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure I have loads of friends that are different.
Yeah.
Not just from the UK. And then all our group is just from the UK.
Apart from Sammy.
Yeah, is that Sammy?
Apart
yeah.
from Sammy.
They're all English.
You just can't escape us, you know? I feel, but again, that
It's
is...
your tribe though, isn't it? You just
Yeah.
go to your tribe.
Yeah, and I think that as well is something that has made me realise when you grow up in the same country as someone, like you're gonna have so much more in common.
Yeah.
And it's not even just like, you know, when people say like, oh, I'm friends with this person because we have this in common. It's not even hobbies. It's just like
banter and sense of
banter
humour
is so important.
Yeah.
But yeah, seasonal work is the best bet to make
Definitely,
friends.
yeah.
Because everyone that you meet in a seasonal role, well not everyone, 9 times out of 10, they're going to be on the same kind of journey as you are. So they're going to be like-minded people who want to see the world and have new memories and like take risks and stuff, and like you really connect on that sort of level. But yeah, if you were going and working in an office, like actually Sammy would be good to answer this question.
Oh yeah, she would be.
Yeah, because Sammy did just come here and get a like not normal job, like a
remote job as well,
and it was remote. And I know
harder.
that she made friends through going to a run club. So there's lots of different societies and run clubs and things like that you can join
that's
on
cool.
Facebook. So Facebook groups is also a really good way of meeting people. What would you kind of say to someone like that was struggling to make friends?
I think you need to put yourself out there. Like, don't expect friends just to come to you. Like, you need to start the conversations. You need to be like, do you want to go for a coffee? Or like, I know it sounds like it's like scary.
No, people do that here. Yeah, for sure.
Somebody
It's
asked me for a coffee, and I was like, fair play.
Fair play, mate.
And we only went on for one coffee date, and that was it.
Oh.
Yeah, man. I don't know what I did
Sorry.
wrong. Yeah.
Sometimes it just doesn't work
It
out.
doesn't work out. Sometimes
You know?
that's okay.
Friendships and relationships.
Yeah, it is just like dating though.
It literally is.
You've
like
got to
dating.
treat it like dating. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to go on many dates to find the right
who they are.
friendship.
Yeah. And we learned that from our first year, I think. When you first come, the chances are like you will make friends. Like it's quite easy because like everyone else is also gonna have no friends, so everyone just kind of gets together. So when you first start, I mean, speaking from our experience, we had like so many, like a really big group of friends, and then by the end of the season there was about 4 of us left. Because you've got a big
Don't
group.
get on with everyone.
Exactly, and it's perfectly fine like to not get on with. If you're someone that gets on with everyone, like fair play to you. You'll be fine. Just put yourself out there.
Be yourself.
Ask people out. You know, ask people out on a date.
Yeah, man.
To be friends.
Yeah.
There's so many activities to do as well. Yeah.
Do you want to go for a hike?
Yeah. Do you want to go snowboarding?
Yeah.
Go for a coffee.
Yeah.
And just put yourself out there. Okay, I think we've
I think
smashed
that's a
that
good
one.
Yeah, that one.
Oh yeah. That was like 7.
I loves it.
We bloody love it. So next question we're gonna answer is like, how do the wages match up to the lifestyle as a seasonal worker? I think that's an important one because
Yeah.
it's expensive
Mate.
in Canada.
Save money before coming.
You don't come in here and expect an Aldi or a Lidl on the corner,
Nah.
even an Asda. Do you know what I mean? This is full on Waitrose.
Waitrose everywhere.
This everywhere. There's nowhere you can go to get like cheap stuff.
Nah.
I've had this conversation a few times before. I think it's because that in England, even though it's way smaller than Canada as a whole, there's so many businesses within one industry that you've got like low end options, mid end options, and high end options. But in Canada, it just seems it's like mid and high end.
Yeah, there's like no low end.
There's no low end stuff. So
Yeah.
like if you want to go to like Home Bargains to pick up some like cheap food or cheap snacks or like cheap home decor, you don't really get that in Canada. And I don't know whether it's because like they import all of their stuff or whatever, but even like makeup and skincare,
Just everything's expensive. Yeah, save lots of money. How much did you save before coming out?
I think I had about 2.5 grand.
2.5 grand.
And by the time I'd got here and started working, I was already in my overdraft.
Yeah.
Like, because you come here and you get your Canadian bank card, credit card.
Yeah, you need
I had
to pay
$1,000 limit on my credit card and I already maxed it out.
Yeah, because you've got to think about you've got to pay for that the hostel that he was in.
Yeah.
Like we were paying for the Airbnb.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely spent like 2.5, I think, with that
So easy.
before the job started.
Like, no, you need
a
lot of money.
couple of G's, man.
You need a couple $dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$dollar.
The average wage, I think, for seasonal workers is like 16 to 19.
So what, 16.50 is the minimum wage?
16.50.
And we're on like 18, like.
Yeah, Cyprus gives you a little bit more, you know.
But it's not enough. I would say you need to be on like $24 an hour to like
to
live
have a good
okay.
lifestyle. Yeah.
You've got to really budget.
You've got a budget, yeah, and like bulk make food.
Yeah, that's one thing. That's one thing that's taught me though living here. It's like I would never bulk like buy or like pre-cook my meals. I would never do that. So that's like got me in the habit of like making like good meals.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's gone out of my head now.
That's alright. Might come back.
Honestly, the camera
shy.
I had a really like coming here, making sure you get a job maybe like, with tips would be useful.
Yeah, like a serving job.
Because I never knew about the tips before I come out here.
Yeah, the whole tipping culture is just weird.
Yeah.
So
it's good for people like us on a working visa.
Yeah.
You can make good money.
I feel like if you want to go into waitressing, you kind of start off as what are they, like a
Busser,
host or a busser,
yeah.
and then you work your way into waitressing. But if you want to earn good money, then definitely try and get into waitressing or be a server, because
sure.
like everyone we've spoken to that is a waitress, like they work for like 2 or 3 days and they make bank. They actually
we're
make bank.
talking
Like couple
$100
yeah,
in a night.
in a night.
Yeah.
If you do take that lower wage and you work at a mountain, you get a season pass.
Yeah, so you get to go snowboarding.
Yeah.
Whenever.
Which is like $1,000 worth or something
yeah.
around about. So you kind of like, it does make up for it. The rent, I would say for one person, average is probably about $1,000 a month.
Yeah, I'd say about 1,000.
$1,000
Like
a month.
900 I'm like paying, but
Yeah.
I think that was really,
That was good.
yeah, lucky. Yeah.
And like you and Gareth are
we're sharing
paying
those,
that each,
yeah.
aren't you? Rent's about 1,000. Food shopping, I'll spend like a couple $100.
What, a week?
Why do I keep saying couple $100 on it? a week. I think.
What,
Maybe,
$200
no,
a week?
a month.
$200 on food a month. That's really good.
Probably no more than that. Like couple
Oh,
hundred.
like estimated.
Yeah, I haven't actually added it all up. Do you know how much you spend?
Well, I know like we try and budget $100 each a week.
Mm-hmm.
But I reckon $100 you could, would be
Yeah.
roughly, if you're being sensible.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Yeah.
If you're not like
stuff.
wasting food.
Yeah.
That is one good thing about everything being so expensive, is that like I will literally only buy things that I know I'm gonna eat.
Yeah,
like
same.
it's not like, I kind of miss that about being at home though. Like you could have like in the fridge cheese, pickled onions, like ransom pickle, bit of ham, like just loads of random stuff. And then here I've literally got like eggs,
bagels,
a butter, bagels, and then like whatever meat you're making for dinner. Like you haven't got like loads of random stuff. It's literally just what you're gonna eat.
Yeah,
and I think maybe not everyone lives like that in Canada, but if you're coming over here on a working holiday visa, then that's gonna be your life. So just come to terms with that. Be prepared.
Yeah. What we're doing? Are we going through prices of things?
I don't know.
We're just doing the shoulder
Okay, so question number 3. These aren't really questions, it's actually just like topics of conversation, I guess. The third topic we're going to talk about is how to get a job, and then also the transition of moving from your winter position into a summer position, because that can be tricky sometimes.
Finding the right timings.
Exactly, yeah. Because it is seasonal work, so you know that there's going to be an end point. But then it's making sure that there's not too much of a gap between finishing winter and summer. But yeah, so like getting a winter job.
Yeah.
Usually people come out here before the winter, like
November.
Yeah, it's like around November time.
And I think I looked for a job pretty early, like July, August, because I was keen.
Yeah.
But I think mostly like September, maybe October.
I think like July is a good time.
Yeah.
July, August.
If you like want a job 100%, I'd say, yeah.
Because especially like if you want to go work at like Whistler or Big White,
really popular mountains.
Yeah, some like popular mountains, then they will secure people for positions so early. But yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Yeah. I'd also say, I don't know if you've got any Australians out there, don't do that thing where you pay the mountain like $3,000.
Oh,
have you heard about that?
Yeah, Silver Star do that.
Yeah,
right?
like I think that's a scam.
Yeah, there are a lot of scams out there. So like people might say, or a company might say, pay the mountain $3,000 and you'll be secured a position.
Job, yeah.
It's like you don't need to pay to get a job. Like just pay to come here.
Yeah.
And then go direct to the mountain. Like you don't have to travel to the mountain. I mean, like email them or like call them up and like inquire about job roles. But they will typically start advertising them like in the summer. So like in the middle of summer, that's when you want to start looking for winter positions.
Yeah. And then they usually, like in Cyprus anyway, it's like mid-April it'll finish. So you probably want to look for a job, maybe start thinking about it beginning of March.
Oh, I did earlier.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I think last year I started looking in like end of February, start of May.
Yeah.
Just because
End of February, start of March.
Start of March, yeah.
Confusing the poor viewers.
Yeah, I know, bless you all. So started looking, is it January, February, May, March?
Cut that bit. January, February,
January?
March, February. March.
Okay. It was in March that I started looking for my summer positions. This is going back last year. And then I started on May the 1st.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you went to Banff, eh?
Yeah. So when you are transitioning, do take that into mind. Different resorts finish at different times of the year. It's usually around about April that resorts will start finishing their winter season. So make sure that you start looking in. Oh my God, look at that guy. That looks scary.
Yeah, it looks fun though, doesn't it?
It does look a bit fun.
It's just a guy abseiling down a building. Window.
That looks so fun. Imagine getting to do that every
Yeah,
day.
that would be fun actually. Unless it's raining or like a storm, and you're just like,
I don't think they'd do it. See him swinging back and forth. The season, you can get a summer seasonal job as well, so it kind of just like keeps on going. Winter, summer, winter, summer. Start looking early, get your positions secured. Where can you look to get jobs?
So I think a popular one in like around here would be like bike shops, and because they're seasonal, and then like whale watching companies, and you get free whale watching.
Oh, love that.
Because it's expensive.
Yeah, so like basically it's like anything that starts up in the summer you get a job for. So like a lot of people will do like jet ski tour guide.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Cool
That'd be a fun one. Yeah.
And then you've got
bike tour guide. That's what I did.
Bike tour guide.
That was a fun job. Anyone out there, bike tour guide?
Yeah.
So much fun.
Any of the tour companies that start up in the summer would be a good shout as well.
Yeah.
Lots of boat companies, especially if you're in Vancouver.
Yeah.
When you go more inland, I guess it kind of changes. It's more like
hotels and stuff.
Yeah, like hotels would be seasonal as well. Like I worked in a hotel in the summer. Some other people worked like on patios in restaurants because the patios all open in the summer. White water rafting guide is like another cool one.
Kayaking guide, if you're into that.
Yeah, so there's companies as well like Pursuit which offer a lot of seasonal roles, so I definitely look at their website. If you go to Banff, look at Banff Lodging Company. They have loads of jobs because they own lots of stuff in Banff. But yeah, just have loads of CVs, go and hand them out.
If you can't speak to a manager, get their email. You're more likely to get a reply, because I've like tried Indeed and all those kind of like LinkedIn. I just don't get any luck on them. I've applied for about 100 jobs.
Yeah, and just got nothing back.
Know, maybe my CV shit, I don't know, but
violin. So this is the mini violin. But yeah, jobs. They're out there. There's loads of them.
You just gotta hustle, man.
You can stay in the same place, you can move somewhere different. I went to Banff, you went to Victoria in the summer, and then we're both back here again for the winter.
Yeah, you just move around, be a free little spirit.
Yeah.
I've got a funny story actually. Wow. So this girl I know from the gym back in Victoria, she lived in Australia, and she was determined to work in this cafe. She handed her CV out every day to them, like went back every day with a CV. Yeah. 2 weeks, she got the job. Yeah, they were like, no, they were like, we're sick of seeing you every day.
So they just go for the job.
Yeah, we're like, go on then. If you want to do that, just give your CV like every day. I was like,
that's so funny. Isn't that funny?
Good, yeah.
You get yours proper straight.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully it was helpful. Kirsty has a channel called Judoga with Kirsty for all of your yoga needs.
Yeah. Basically, it's for like if you're a judo player or a jiu-jitsu player and you need a bit more, mobility in those joints, then you come to me. And I'm gonna be a really cringy creator and be like, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.
Got 18.
You forget, man.
I know.
You forget. Yeah, remember to do it.
The button is literally there.
Click.
Make my day. Bye.
Yeah.